What's good with y'all? For this ambidextrous drawing video, I'm gonna be drawing out a Gyarados with both of my hands. And for those of y'all that don't know, it's an older Pokemon. Interestingly enough, this had been one of my older ideas, and it had become something I put on the back burner until I eventually forgot about it. That is, until earlier, when it randomly popped into my head. But with that said, the first thing that I started off with, I drew out the Gyarados' face. My vision with it was I wanted it to be popping out of the water. And to make it seem a little bit less isolated, what I ended up doing was I drew in a little Magikarp too. And as I was going through drawing them out and shading them in, my biggest fear this time around was I didn't want them to get lost in the background designs. When it came to the water that they were sitting in, I ended up doing my omnilinear designs, but I did only use my black pens because I didn't want them to get lost in the background designs. I did my best to kind of go all around the Gyarados and the Magikarps too. They were what made this drawing feel a little bit more vibrant with the amount of movement going on. It's been a long time since I played any of the older DS games, but the first thing that came to my mind as I was making this was the Pokemon Heart Gold. And there's a part where you gotta pretty much go up to the lake and it's an angry Gyarados. That was my heavy inspiration as I was going through drawing this out. I didn't want my original black lines to become overbearing on the drawing itself, so what I did was I switched to red, kind of acting like the sky, or just a counter to the black lines that I originally drew out. I did follow a very similar spirally pattern, just going all around the Gyarados and the Magikarps. And as I always say with a lot of my drawings like these, I want it to feel like you're looking into something as opposed to looking at something. Almost like if you look hard enough, you can feel the impact of the waves. But with that said, I kept on going through and filling in the empty spaces with the red lines. And I gotta say too, this one was a little bit random, but this had been something I've been wanting to do. It just kept on getting away from me. There were some spots on Gyarados that I made less patchy with the red and the blue. Here's for the red lens. And now for the blue. Let me know what y'all think about this one down below, and if you're interested in seeing more, don't forget to like and follow, and I will see y'all in the next one.